All right, what's going on, everyone? So what we're going to go through here is a nice little thoracic mobility flow in order to help improve your posture, help mitigate any of those hours that you're basically sitting in front of your desk or hunched over your phone. And so we're going to go through 4 different drills here, all in one, okay? So we're going to go through thoracic cars, we're going to go through the spinal wave, we're going to go through thoracic extensions on the foam roll, and then lastly we're going to finish it with a little bit of a thoracic rotational opener. All of these videos will also be divided out into different units, so you can refer back to the individual drills. But other than that, we're going to get right to it, all right? So we're going to go ahead and start off with thoracic cars. We're going to have Jen face this direction. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a block or a pillow to kind of wedge between the knees to make sure that we don't get any stealing from the hip. Now what she's going to do here is she's going to cross her arms, and what she's going to do is she's going to use the elbows as a guide. She's going to pin it against her chest, and she's going to kind of curve into that letter C. And she's going to one by one curve that spine until she hits about this area right here. Now from here, she's going to squeeze out rotation all the way to the right. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now she's going to side bend. And there you go, good. And now as she bends backwards, she's going to try to extend from the upper back. That's going to be the hardest part here. But she's going to now rotate to the left, squeeze out as much as you can, drop that shoulder blade down to the back pocket, and come back around to the center. Now she's going to do big. So we're going to go 3 in each direction here. So go ahead, Jen, and squeeze out as much as you can in flexion. Rotate, squeeze this block. And now side bend, right shoulder blade into that right back pocket. Get extension in the spine. Now rotate to the left. And side bend to the back pocket on the left side. And I want to remind you guys, make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath, because this does get really tough. And it's very easy to forget about your breath, all right? So she's going to rotate, squeeze out rotation. Nice and slow. Wring out as much out of it as you can. And I love it. You'll find yourself closing your eyes just to feel it a little bit better. The more awareness you bring to your body, the better mobility you get, okay? Now, she's going to go ahead and now do the left side. So one by one, Jen, squeeze into flexion right there. Now go ahead and rotate to the left, squeeze, and now left shoulder blade back into that back pocket. Good, and get extension as much as you can through here. And then slowly rotate as much, and then now right shoulder blade into that back pocket and come back around. All right, so 2 more. So now she's going to rotate, squeeze out, get as much extension as she can out of this region. So bend it back, and rotate all the way to the right. So think about spinning. Yeah. And flex forward now. Good. One more time, Jen. Really get that rounding of the spine. Rotate, rotate. Now side bend it back, and get as much as you can. And rotate. Think that rotation. Think rotation. Think rotate. There it is. And come back around. Woo! This is tiring. And back to the center. Let's give her a break. Woo! So give yourself a breather, guys, right? Because when you're going through these drills, the biggest thing we want is just good effort, right? And it's going to be tiring. It's a different kind of training than you're accustomed to. So I hope this is giving you guys some benefit, all right? So we don't need this guy anymore. So now what Jen's going to do is she's going to get into quadruped position, and we're going to go right into our spinal wave. All right, so I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Right there is good. Okay, so spinal wave. So she's going to make sure, and you see what she did right there? She basically just punched into the ground to take away the wrist extension. So that's another a good way to modify this position. Or you can put like a pillow under this area of the hand to minimize the need for wrist extension, okay? So what she's going to do is she's going to tuck her tail, and one by one she's going to start to round her spine all the way through into her neck. Round, 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 round. Now pushing through the floor, she's going to give herself a few breaths into her upper chest. So breath in, full breath out. Let's just go 2 breaths here. Full breath in. Breath out. Nice. Now starting here, take that tailbone and point it up to the ceiling to one by one, getting the arch. And when she gets to this region, she's going to think about sticking that sternum up to this front wall here. Good. She's doing a great job here. So now, starting at that tailbone, she's gonna tuck under one by one without moving anything up top. She's gonna start traveling that spine all the way here. Good, tuck, 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 round, 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 round. Now she's gonna go 2 breaths again. Go ahead and breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Good, now starting at the tailbone, let's take it up into extension. One by one, she's gonna go ahead and start to stick that sternum right on that wall. Nice work, Jen. Good. And then now from here, keeping this up, she's gonna tuck here. Go ahead and tuck that tailbone one by one. Don't move the upper body. Good. You can see her spine starting to wave. Round, round, round. Drive through that floor. Drive through that floor. Good. Okay. 2 breaths. And breath out. Full breath in. And full breath out. We're going to go one more. She's doing really well. So now go ahead and at the tailbone, start to take it into extension. One by one, slow it up. There you go, good, good, good. As she gets to here, stick that sternum up, get that extension, 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 good. And now, starting here, she's gonna go ahead and tuck into flexion. Tuck, 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 one by one. Round it, 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 round it. Nice work, Jen. Now, 2 last breaths. Breathe out, breath in, and breath out. Woo! Let's give her a break on that one. How'd that go? Good. Good? Good job. Good job. Good job. Woo! Okay, so then we just took care of thoracic cars. We did a little bit of spinal wave. So your spine should start to already feel a little bit more open. So now I like to take a little bit of a break from the kind of in the movement and use our little foam roll device that all of you probably know of. So what Jen's gonna do is she's gonna lay on top of that foam roll with the foam roll basically right on her mid-back. So Jen, go ahead and lay on your back with this across the middle of it. And Bailey is already tired of all of our mobility drills. You can tell she's laying here. So one big thing I want you to make sure that you guys do is keep your elbows together. And by doing that, you basically take the shoulder blades away from the spine in the sense of it not being able to block your motion, okay? Next thing is making sure that the rib cage is in a better position. So she's gonna take a breath in, and as she breathes out, she's gonna tuck her tail and bring the ribs down. So right there, you should feel the abdominals engaged. Now, bringing the elbows together, what Jen's gonna do, let's go ahead and roll that foam roll down on the spine a little bit more. Right there, okay? So find that breath again. Full breath out. Good. Now that she's there, as she starts to bend her spine over the foam roll towards the ground, she's gonna only bend as far as she can without letting her ribs flare. So go ahead, Jen, breath in, breath out, and slowly bend back without letting the ribs flare. So keep going, you got it, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right about there, she's starting to flare the ribs and come back up. So go ahead and do that 5 times, Jen. So each exhale, she's kind of bending farther back on that foam roll. She's gonna pull herself all the way in and then bend back. So as you guys are scanning, you should feel the abs working too and bring it back up. Scan certain areas of your spine where you feel a little sticky, okay? So like, let's say Jen, she's on her 4th or 5th right now, come back up. So now find a new spot, Jen. Find a new location on the foam roll, so kind of roll it up or down. Right there is probably good. So now you can kind of reset it. Do another 5. Bend it back. So this here is kind of like a, not a, I wouldn't say a wind down, but kind of a good little bit of break in between of our flow. And the reason why, I like using the foam roll after doing the thoracic cars and spinal wave is because when we go into a lot of these postures of like rounding, that creates more space, which allows for more extension, so this becomes even more efficient. All right, let's go one more, Jen. Nice, that feel okay? Mm-hmm. Good. All right, good. So let's kick this foam roll out of here and let's close up this thoracic flow. So we're gonna go over here. So now, Jen, go ahead and get into, your head's gonna be here, and get into that quadruped position. And kick that right leg out. Good. So now I just want you guys to see the rocking back position. So rock your butt back, don't round the spine. So right about there is it's going to be where the end position is. Now she's going to punch through the left fist onto the ground to make sure that the shoulder stays engaged. The right hand goes behind her neck. Now, really important here. When she starts to rotate around that left shoulder, go ahead and rotate and turn your neck with it. There you go. She's going to get a lot of rotation in that upper back and come back. And then bring it all the way here and then push through the floor and rotate. Do you feel that in that upper back, Jen? Good. Come back. So now she's going to give you the front view so you get a better idea, okay? This one's tough, right? But we're gonna give this a good go, right? I want you guys to be very conscious of how you feel and where the motion's coming from. So let's kick out the right leg. Good. So this guy right here, she's punching through the floor to engage. So we're gonna go, let's do 5 reps per side, all right? So right hand behind, bring the ribs under so we don't flare the lower back or flare the ribs. Now from here, go ahead and rotate around this shoulder. Good. So now the tendency is this guy to shoot forward. We don't want that because this is going to hurt the front part of the shoulder. But we want to kind of rotate the torso around this fixed shoulder. And there you go. Good. And come back around. Again, rotate. Good. And so I'm giving her a little bit of assistance. So I want you guys to really track this for you. Rotate. And all the work should be coming from the mid-back and the back of the shoulder. And one more time. Boom. Nice work, Jen. Woo! How's that? Good. Good. Let's go to the other side. So we're almost there, guys. We got 5 more reps. Jen's going to be feeling really good after this. So I'm going to switch my spot. All right. So good position. All right. Left hand behind the neck. She's going to kind of bring that shoulder blade down. Let's put the hand right here for me. There you go. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and punch through. And now rotate nice and slow around that shoulder. Good. Come back around. Good. And again, drive through. And you should feel the back shoulder working. Look at Jen. She's doing a really good job of not letting this shoulder jet forward. Let's go. 3 more good ones. Breath out as you rotate. Get as much as you can out of it. Good. Come back around. 2 more. Rotate around. Good. And what you'll notice, I'm going to point this one out. Jen, the shoulder is going to want to come around to give you a false rotation. So she's going to kind of keep it here and get more motion coming from the spine. There you go. And come back around. Let's do one more, Jen, for the audience. Bring it around. Rotate around that spine. Way better. And come back around. Woo! So that was our thoracic mobility flow. So there was a lot in there, guys. I know. There's 4 different exercises. Again, thoracic cars, spinal wave, thoracic extension with a foam roll, and then we did a little bit of a thoracic rotation with the leg out. Again, we have these videos divided up, but I hope that this gives you guys a little bit of a routine that can help break up your day. All right, so if you guys have questions, concerns, please send us a message. But hopefully that was a good little drill to kind of help open up your spine. All right, talk to you guys later.